Jesus Christ. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Faye Onoja. I'm a lifestyle content creator based in now Canada. I'm sharing my life update video today. I've been in Canada for the past 10-11-ish months, so I want to share what the relocation update has been like, getting my first job, moving into a second apartment, just the journey so far and how we got to this point. If you're a Nigerian based in Canada, or you are a Nigerian trying to come to Canada, make sure you watch to the end, because I feel like I would have a tip or two, not as a professional but as a beginner young adult trying to figure it out. Okay, so my school year started in January, but I got here in November. So my plan was to use the first 2 months to apply for jobs, get into stay with my sister for a while before moving into my city, Windsor. So in my head, according to my own plan, because the thing about relocating is that there is what you think would happen. There is your best case scenario in which you think would happen, there's a worst case scenario, and there's actually what fucking happened. And I think I in a way underestimated the effect relocation would generally have on me. I prayed for relocation. I fasted for this relocation. Admitted, my visa came out really fast. I think it came out in 9 days or so, but that is an entire video for another day. I've been on this entire relocation journey since 2021. Started with Canada, eventually went to the US, they denied me visa. I got admission to the UK, but my dad did not want me to go to the UK before I now decided to try to Canada again. So for something that it seemed like I wanted for a while, it shocked me how much the entire thing weighed on me, how much it actually affected my mental health. Luckily for me, I didn't just come to Canada, start school, start looking for jobs, because I feel like that would have even been way worse. I spent the first 2 months with my sister. I was chilling, applying for jobs. I think that first month, I was even getting a bit of feedback, but they didn't give me the jobs. But I was chilling, the best time to be in this country is when you are not paying any bills, because I was not paying rent. My sister was handling generally everything based on JJC now. So I was just doing my SIN, getting my bank details, just taking every day as it comes. At this point, I won't plan to just go straight into the content creating, because I didn't bring a lot of clothes, because of the general, I fell into that general scam of you will not be able to wear your clothes, this one, that one, and so I just bring food. So I brought food, and I was bringing food for my sister too, so I didn't have space for clothes. I feel for the longest time I was wearing just one sneakers every day, guys. One, me, down my one sneakers, I'll put a picture, and Adamsko against the world. Adamsko was one other boot I had this, just both of us against the world. Touchdown, maybe 2 weeks after I started applying for jobs. I noticed that in November I was getting some callbacks, but when December came, radio silence. I was not getting anything, nobody was answering, nobody was replying my email. I think also because I think people were wrapping up for the year, so it actually made sense that the hiring market kind of got quiet a bit. So I would say for job search is a numbers game. I was applying on Indeed, I applied on LinkedIn, and the more you apply, the more you unfortunately open yourself up to scams. There was this job that got back to me. They told me that because I at the point I started applying outside of Canada, because if it is within Canada, you have to do it part-time, because we're limited to 20 hours, even though as at the time when I was applying for jobs in January, we could work on limited hours, right? But they were going to review it by April. But I think if you get a job outside the country, maybe in the US or in the UK, you can work as you can work without anybody stopping you. So this company got back to me. They said I should do video interview, you will do assessments, you put cover letter, you put resume, you will now come again that I should do video interview before the main interview. I mean, I did all those things. I posted it. They rejected me. Like, I said that at some point I couldn't sleep in the night. Not even because, oh, there's like any deep problem, but like it's just like a lot was just on my mind, because it's not like, and before you know, month has ended, rent is due. This particular time, there's this song that really got me through it, you guys. The name of the song is Deep Yoruba Worship. I think it's by Victor Thompson. So I understand a bit of Yoruba, but I don't understand every Yoruba. Like, I don't understand everything about that song, but because there's something to that song. Because here now, winter at 4 p.m, everywhere is already dark, but I still had classes till like 10. I still had classes till like 10 p.m. I just used to listen to this song all the way on the bus. I'll be praying. So it just felt like unconsciously, I used to have like prayer walks. Because why I want to sit down here and be like, oh, my resume helped, cover letters, referrals, and everything, I would not want to minimize the effect of the God factor to this thing, because it was just like, see, God, I beg, if you don't help me, I am literally finished. I'm the first. My dad is going to be catering for me, my school fees, my sister's school fees. I still have 2 young brothers at home with the way the currency and the exchange rate is. So that school fees, the price of my school fees is already large enough. So I cannot now come and be saying, oh, rent, daddy, every month, rent, money for feeding, money for this, money for that. So I just knew that God just had to make a way for me, because if not this one, now for under bridge, that type of thing. And I already, like, also one of my prayer requests were like, I didn't want to do like any any physically challenging jobs, like all these factories and everything. Even if I didn't want to do it, they got to a point I was applying for all those jobs, because if go must go. Like, if you know one Greek go, it must still go regardless, Besides, like, even the prayer works and everything was also Hallelujah Challenge, you guys. When I joined this Hallelujah Challenge, Pastor Nathaniel Bassey said we should do two things, where he was like, we should write a Thanksgiving journal, where you don't write it like, oh, God, please help me get this job. You write it like, God, I thank you because I have gotten the job of my dreams. Do you understand? Then I'll go on Hallelujah Challenge with my sister. We'll dance. And before the Hallelujah Challenge was over, I got 2 jobs, you guys. Not one, but 2. So the jobs were for customer support. The one was for customer support for one furniture. Okay, I can say the name. I didn't go with that one. I got the customer support for Peppermint. And I also got my current job, which is like it's client interfacing for a healthcare company. So when I was in Nigeria, I worked in healthcare tech for NGOs. So it's kind of like aligned with this one that I'm doing right now. And the reason why I actually accepted the 2 offers, because realistically speaking, I knew I couldn't do the 2. But there's how you will suffer. Look for a job. When they give you like this, it could just be like, say, maybe they just like carry your body half here, like you just want to do everything. And because I don't even know how to put it, I feel like because I looked for jobs so much, I just started having this panic of, what if this one's come and sack me after 2 days? Like, it's just a very weird and strange thought. So I was literally like, let me have the second job just in case. It didn't work. The orientations clashed. My job that I'm doing now, the orientation was for like 3 weeks. This other job, the orientation was just 2 days, but I couldn't. I just went with this my job because it was the higher paying one anyways. So I'm like, let me just do this other one. Time also, I told you that we could work unlimited hours, so it felt like something we could do, but almost 2 months later, they said we couldn't work unlimited hours. Emotions when relocating is a lot, because tell me why still 3 weeks into this my job, I was still applying for other jobs. Literally, I had a conversation with Gideon where he now literally had to ask me, what is wrong with you? He had to ask me like, what is wrong with you? Like, you are literally burning out. Like, why do you have a job? Instead of focusing on your job and like trying to get through the orientation phase and learning, like, why are you applying for other jobs? And I'm like, it was just from this place of fear, that panic. Do you get? So that made me just feel like I did not want to ever have to go through that panic again. So I was doing everything to stay ahead of it. But like, bruh, God gave you this job. Why do you think he's going to do that again? And even if you're in that kind of situation, why do you think he would not help you out of that situation? See, the human mind is very, very fickle. It's very, very fickle how much we don't trust. Because, see, let me not start preaching. Let me not open church right now. But yeah, professionally, I am a data analyst. But when you come here, you are only working part-time. If I want to work in Canada, the chances of getting a data analyst job for part-time are pretty slim, right? Because they might be looking for, like, because who might want to get a data analyst for like 20 hours a week? Only maybe, like, of course there are like exceptions if they want like a contract role. Of course, to every role there are exceptions, but I'm just talking about the regular. But now, when you are a data analyst, for you to be a data analyst, you already have some really pretty basic skills. Like, you would know how to do data entry, right? You will know how to be an admin assistant, because I mean, wow. So you need to look at the role, the professional experience you are coming from, and now know how to break it down into simpler, in quotes, simpler jobs that you can now apply to be doing in the moment. Like now, if you're coming to do like a master's in accounting, you probably know how to manage the books of like small companies. So you can apply to jobs like for a bookkeeper. You get like jobs that are in your role, but the basic skills around your role. So in Nigeria, I worked in NGOs. So I already have like a bulk of my professional experience is from tech in healthcare. Yeah. So my company that I work for right now is a client interfacing role for healthcare. So my resume just kind of like sat in line with that. I remember like the one interview I got, I was just feeling like, yes, I've gotten it. Like I feel like, yes, I've gotten it. 3 days later, they came to meet me with rejection. You guys, I could not sleep. Like, no, job search is not easy. I feel like this video now is entering job search matter, and this is life updates, general life updates. So all in all, I got my job in February. I got it like, I think February 10th. I got the first offer February 10th, and I got the second offer, I think February 12th. But the orientations were clashing, so I just took the higher paying job and just let it go. And 2 months after that, they took out the role that international students could work full time, so I would have not even been able to do the two anyways. Yeah, so that's that for job search. I feel like I could make a whole standalone video about job search actually, because but I feel like the thing with job search is that it just feels like there's some things you can put online, there's some tips you can't put online. But yes, yeah, job search is really not easy. I would just say, I always tell my friends that it's a numbers game. Keep applying, so that let the ones that are rejecting you, let them reject you, I beg, so that the ones that will give you will see you and give you, so just keep applying. You that is job searching, don't worry, very soon something's going to happen. Keep the faith strong, okay? Then I now eventually moved to my side in Windsor, like on December 29th. When my sister dropped me off today, my sister and Aham, they dropped me off today, they left the next morning. I cried. I feel like that was when it felt like my journey had just started. It was the thick of winter. Because as at this time, like when I was with my sister, she already had like her own tribe, a little community. So there were people that are like, oh, she had not started driving then, so like there were people that will just be there to pick us up if we want to go out. Like Roman will pick us, Aham will pick us, or we'll just use the bus. I feel like in a way Sudbury like is a small city, so once you are downtown, if you want to go anywhere, transit terminal, like everything is just this thing. So the house I moved to in this place here, because I was prioritizing beauty, instead of prioritizing practicality. If you are coming in the winter, get as close to your school as possible. Me, I didn't want to share bathroom with plenty people because I was just really so scared. Like I didn't want like any apartment story. No more. My house was far from school. Because winter, when you see bus is when you see bus. So bus no dey follow timetable. It will tell you it will be there at 9. 9 o'clock bus can come 9:45 because 8:30 bus had come maybe shortly before 9. So like see, anywhere where you can trek to school is the better thing to do, especially during winter. If right now you've already gotten a house that is far from school, just stay there, you'll be fine. That's what I did, and now I'm okay, I'm fine. Apartment wahala in this country is not for the weak, because you cannot say you have apartment wahala, oh, you won't go to work, or you won't go to school. I mean at this time where I don't see work. But you just cannot add it on top of the stress that is already on your head. Because I think when the weather became like minus 20 degrees, water did not flow again. That the weather has freeze the pipes of the water. God, it was so not funny. Anyways, I left that whole apartment horror story with my ex-flatmate there because it was a 2-bed. I wanted a house. If you see this house, you guys, aesthetically pleasing. Like because even if then I was not really like filming content, but if I wanted like cha-cha white floors, island, that time my flatmate would now be like, let's share the parlor. This side is our own parlor. This side is our own parlor. That let us use entrances. The front door is our own entrance. I don't even want to go into that story today because this is like a life update, general life update. Okay. So for Christmas, I went to Toronto with Gideon. We spent Christmas together because I just felt like I want just something to just get your head out of your problems, you understand. I had a very fun Christmas. We exchanged gifts. I spoke to my parents. I mean, Christmas was still like, it was not like the typical, because like Christmas is my favorite holiday, and I mean on Christmas Day I think I ate like burger and chips. Like it was the best thing about that Christmas was that I spent it with Gideon, to be very honest. But I will really pick Christmas back home because there's something here where you can feel the Christmas. They here, right? They put this Christmas everywhere, like everywhere you turn, red and white, Christmas song, but there's no Christmas in the air. Like it feels very commercialized. I don't know. We would dissect these thoughts another time. Then come January, classes start. I go for my orientation. We start like class presentations and everything, because you guys, the schooling system here is a lot. I went to Covenant University, so I thought the schooling system in Covenant University was a lot until I got here. Journals every week, assignments every week, you must do group projects, research, plagiarism, you can't use ChatGPT, this one, that one. But my first semester, my mind was not really in school because I got my job in February, but at this time, this was like 6 weeks already into school. So I'm in class sometimes, I'm listening to what they are saying in class, but maybe I'm not really understanding my lecturer's accent. Before you know, I'm on Indeed again, this one, that one. So if I could take back the hand of time, I would probably have focused more in school. But I feel like it just had to happen, It just had to happen because now it's not undergraduate anymore where you're a student, your dad is sending you money. Like now you are a student and a full-time adult at the same fucking time, bro. So you just gotta do what you just gotta do, okay? I had to follow bumper to bumper, all these journals, all these things, just keep doing it because the exam is not the bulk of it. But you see your exam, your mid-semesters, don't play. I try to not play with them. Sometimes life will just just doing like this. Or Miss I will just do the thing back. At some point in like May, April, Josephine came to Canada. Josephine is one of my closest friends from university. All these my friends I'm calling in this video. These are people that have been in my life going on to 10 years now, from back in the day, like in university. And I think that's one of the things that really gets you going in this country. like having friends, creating hobbies for yourself. I even joined I even started cooking, because like right back home, I was the person that I've always like had a thing like for cooking. Like I always used to cook because I feel like I make really delicious food. Essentially, I started cooking. I still make hair for business, and now I think I am on the other side of the journey, and I can add content creation to the mix now. So please, you guys, if you're watching this point, it's giving gang. If you're watching this point, it's giving gang. So yeah, please make sure you like, you comment, you support this video, so that morale go high. So yes, I have like some vlogs ideas. I also want to do sit down videos, so if you have a question or two of things you want to hear as someone that is coming in or someone that is just figuring it out, make sure you let me know in the comment section. Okay, see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Have a good day, guys.